Hi, I'm Dawn Redstone. I'm the Executive Director of the Senior Collaborative of Indian River County. Upslide stands for, it's an acronym that stands for Utilizing and Promoting Social Engagement for Isolation, Loneliness, and Depression in the Elderly. Loneliness and isolation in Indian River County is huge. It is nationally. AARP did a study back a couple of years ago that said that 22% of seniors suffer from severe isolation in the United States. In a pre-COVID livable Indian River study, it showed that 14% of our seniors in this county had that same situation going on. Since COVID is basically over, those numbers have increased. We told them to stay home, they did. They didn't take care of their health, they didn't take care of their hygiene, they didn't take care of themselves. Their friends, their families kind of disappeared. Some of the families live out of state and were not able to travel, and they just became more and more depressed and lonely. A lot of them never came back out again. If you think about it, your loved one is by themselves. They may not see another human being for weeks or months on end. Studies show that it shaves about 8 years off our life, and it's equal to someone smoking 14 cigarettes per day. It cuts into their health, it cuts into their psyche, their emotional support, that sort of thing. People need to be with people. We know that. But if you don't have family, you don't have friends, you don't have neighbors that are involved in your life, and you don't see people, you start taking less and less care of yourselves. So health is impacted, your emotional support is impacted. So Upslide is a friend connection group. We bring seniors who are lonely or isolated into this group on a weekly basis. The group is facilitated by a licensed clinical social worker or a licensed mental health professional. They spend time getting to know one another, making new connections and friends, learning about what's going on in the community, enjoying activities, enjoying laughter, trying to re-engage these seniors in life, re-engage them with others.
Okay.
One of our participants, Melanie, she's 86 years old. She's lonely. She lives alone. She does have a daughter that's in the area, but her daughter is so busy. So she really came to us telling us how depressed and lonely she was. So she comes to the group. She tells us that she has to use a list for everything she does. She has to use a list to go to the store. She has to use a list to know what to talk to someone about, what questions to ask. She's been coming to the group consistently since the very beginning. And she says, I don't need lists anymore. I don't need them. I can remember what happened. She said, I'm finally regaining myself. I'm not the person I was 2 months ago. I'm the person I was 10 years ago, is Adam. He is an 81-year-old gentleman. He has, his marriage of 50 years ended recently. That was very, very, very sad for him. He's a little interesting. He has a neighbor that helps him out a good bit, but he has no other friends. He has no family. He has no children. And so he is just lonely. He's needy. He needs to be around people. So he comes and he is so excited to be there, and he's made some friends, and he's wanting to get together with those folks outside of it. It is making a difference for him. And the other thing that has been interesting to us is he's starting to take more notice of his attire. He's actually showering. It's a wonderful thing. The Senior Collaborative has a great board of directors that directs us in all our programming. It's made up of CEOs of 501c3 organizations, attorneys, physicians, senior advocates, and a lot of CPAs, and hope that you will support Upslide.